And now, coming to the stage, he hails from Brooklyn, New York by way of the Caribbean island Barbados. An 8-year Army veteran, college professor, and serial entrepreneur. You may have seen him on CNN, CBS, ABC, and USA Today. This mindset maestro motivational catalyst is here to educate, empower, and equip you with the tools you need to build and grow. Get ready for Mr. Motivation.
From the hood to the military, a vet and a visionary, I'm different, a dignitary. It's me, it's him, I am.
It's the motivation.
You should get it on the dot. Man, once you get outside the huddle, because whenever life hits you, they expect you to fall. It's the obligation. We got vision, coast to coast. We got temporary life, and everybody need a road. We gon' take over the world until there's nothing left to do. Anyway, all this stuff they're trying to infiltrate the bunker. Come on, it's the bunker. Yes, it's the bunker. I got somebody that can sound like some words. It's the bunker. Speaker, I do music, I do poetry, I use my platform to spread positivity. Today we're having some fun. If you got questions, jump in there. I hope you get some gems out here, learn some things, and we'll go next level. Yeah. Go ahead. Shouts out to DJ Hermie Potter. Give him some love, give him some love. Question. Where my dreamers at? If you're a dreamer, show me your fives. If you like to dream big dreams. I see my dreamers back there. I see my dreamers in the town. Okay, dreamers, I see you. Oh yeah. I see you, dreamers. I got a question. I see you. What's something you would do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you do if you knew you was guaranteed to win? What'd you do? What'd you do? Okay, I like that. What else? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What'd you do? The trophy earlier. What goals would we go for if we knew we couldn't fail? In the back, I see you. Yeah. President. I like that. What would you do? Olympic equestrian. What about you? Say again? Okay, one more. Batman, get out. Listen. I like that. But why is it that we have these dreams and some people don't live their dreams out? What holds us back? What holds us back? Fear. Good one. Oh, by the way, I got some gifts today. It's a lot of y'all, so I got a lot of gifts. But we're going to get some gifts for participation. What you got? Haters. Okay. One more. Judgment. Ooh, I like that. Check this out. As soon as you decide to step inside the doors, you are now bound to be subject to Murphy's Law, a type of teaching that you've never learned before. So put your mind to the test. See how well you perform. DJ, press play. As soon as you decide to step inside the doors, you are now bound to be subject to a type of teaching that you've never learned before. So put your mind to the test, see how well you perform. Listen, it ain't about when you go to college at, it's about what you retain when you apply all of the knowledge at. Don't stress your brain trying to fill out all those knowledge apps while strengths and weaknesses. Continue trying to polish that. Don't let this world suck you into that obnoxious crap. You look for the answers, they will give you. I can promise that. So keep your ear to the whip, baby. Follow that. If you love it, let it go. If it's real, it'll holler back. Lexi, anything you want to do in life, anything you want to be, do that, do that. Put your hand to it. Put your mind to it. Let's do it. I believe in you. You believe in you. Your team believes in you. Leadership believes in you. You gotta believe in you. Verse 2, let's go. Infinite information, came from different places. I'm talking so much knowledge, probably causing inflammation. All it takes is patience, takes a little maintenance. Keep on grinding, just remember, they can measure greatness. Forget what they're saying, just know that you're amazing. Always know that you're the body till somebody's hating. Stay down, come up, lift up, spaceship. In due time, the sun will shine. Come on. Anything you want to do in life, you can do it. You gotta remember the 4 C's. You gotta commit. You start. You gotta be consistent. Consistent. You gotta be committed, not interested. And anything you start, you gotta complete. Oh yeah. That's my girl Lexi. Woo. I need some water. You really want it bad? How bad you want it? You gotta want it as bad as you can breathe. I believe you can. It don't matter what anybody else say. Not at all. You the one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go to the first slide. So we talked about what holds us back, right? All right, before I get there, what's the wealthiest place in the world? Wealthiest. I got heavy. What you got? Ooh, he said LBJ. Okay, what you think? Wealthiest place in the world? The U.S.? Okay, what you got? White House. Saturn. What you got? Dubai. I like that. What you got? Ooh. I owe you a book. Your mind. Check this out. What you got? What's the wealthiest place on earth? Switzerland. Africa. Check this out. When I say something, I think it's this. Check me. It's the graveyard. The graveyard. Because people have these big dreams. People have these big dreams. They have these dope ideas. But they take it to the grave. Right? I don't want that for you. I want you to dream big dreams, live them out, and dream bigger. Okay? Kiki. 5 things that hold us back. Fear of failure. Someone said fear over here. Fear of failure. We don't want to try, right? We're scared to fail. But you got to remember, when you do something new, you got to be awkward. It's awkward. But you got to be awkward. You got to go through that to become amazing, right? If I try something and I fail at it, I try again a different way and I try again a different way. What just happened? I got 3 data points on what doesn't work for me. Failure is feedback. You got to embrace it. You got to chase failure. Well, we got lack of support. So a lot of us, we want our friends and family to lock in on anything we say. They want to buy into it. But see, what happens is, when you have a vision, you're the first to see it and the only one to believe it. And you just got to keep grinding, okay? Anxiety, self-doubt. How we get self-doubt? Well, first thing, what you think? Okay. So what you think? Society. Here's the thing. Sometimes you look in the mirror, right? Because say for me, right, I want to lose weight. I'm like, I'm going to start working out next month. Next month come and I don't start working out, right? I do vaping, I don't. If I do vaping, I'm like, yo, this is killing me, I gotta stop. But I don't stop. So what happens is you lie to yourself. So now when you get a new bright idea, you don't believe you. Because you've been lying for all this time. So that's where self-doubt comes in. When you get a brand new idea, like when I wanted to go into speaking, I started talking myself out of it. Like, you dropped out of school, who paying you to speak? Right? It's called ants. Automatic negative thoughts. They seep in. You gotta get rid of those guys. Who believes that words are powerful? That words impact lives? Hey, do I got any poets in here? Ooh! Poets. Can I keep a poem real quick? Hold up. Slow down, let's go.
How could I stop right now?
Too many people counting on me.
Yeah,
Why would I stop right now? I'm almost where I wanna be. I done put years in this. A whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this.
I done put years in this. In my world, now that is exist.
Why? These letters are powerful. As a word, it's the foundation which anything you do in life stands upon. Anything you do, any goal you're pursuing, you have to know your why. It's the reason behind you making yourself uncomfortable as you stretch and grow into the new you. It's what made you decide it was time to pursue change. It's what holds you up when you're tired of pushing forward. It carries you into these moments of weakness. When you drift into that dark place of doubt, it sheds light. Why? What haunts you? See, when you're in hot pursuit of a goal, when you decide to commit to doing and chasing something, it has to be grounded in your why. Anything worth doing, committing your time and energy to, anything that will raise you to a higher level, it will challenge you, it will bring you out of your comfort zone. It will be hard. You will experience turbulence. Your reason is the fuel that powers you, the engine. Without fuel, it is not possible for you to keep moving. You know what they say? Even if you're on the right track, you get ran over if you just sit there. You gotta keep moving. In order for you to make the journey successfully, you need to know your why. So tell me, what's yours? What's yours? What's yours?
How could I stop right now?
Too many people counting on me. Why would I stop right now? I'm almost where I wanna be. I done put years in this. A whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this. I done put years in this. In my world, I don't let fear exist. I like that, I like that. What's your why? Any questions? I might take some questions. Gotta keep me good on time. DJ. She said, has it ever been hard for me to give like a motivational talk if I'm going through a tough time? Great question. So, it's funny. They say the words of the advisor seldom reaches his own ear. Right? What does that mean? Like, I'm giving all this positivity, but sometimes I don't even listen to my message. So what I do, I kind of immerse myself in my music, because it's all positivity. And sometimes I gotta tap into why, or tap into songs wide open and just get regrounded, so I can go and be great for the people. Yeah, great question, thank you. And I journal too. Journaling is a good thing. Go. How do I make money? Like this guy, chasing the numbers. So I'm a stay-at-home dad. I got 2 kids. My daughter's 8, my son is 6. So my primary role is to be at the house. I make sure they get where they need to go. But I don't sleep much, right? Don't do what I do. No need doctors in here. But I'm up at 4:30 and I work on all my other things. So motivational speaking is one. I got my book, about to be a new author. My journal, bestseller Amazon journal. Having streams of income, right? So you don't want to just have a W-2, you want to be able to do multiple things. You also do real estate too. Good question. Go to the back. I've been neglecting the back. Come back. What you got? That nice hat on. How can you build a platform online to get to the point where I'm at? So let's start. It takes time, right? So I'm like 5 years into this brand, this Motivation Productions. Finally got a team of about like 5 or 6, and that took time. Like you meet people, they may not perform like you want them to perform, so you got to weed them through. But time and seeking examples. So one of the things I look for, who's doing what I want to do. So for me, E.T., Jeremy Anderson, and I look at what they're doing, and I reverse engineer it. Because success leaves clues. So whatever you want to do, doctor, lawyer, LeBron James, look at what they're doing and what they have done to get where they're at. All right? What you got? How often do you have to push past your limits just to get half the distance? Great question. Here's a quote for you. The new you is going to cost you the old you. All right? So whoever you want to become, you got to get rid of old habits. You got to chase discomfort. And there's nothing really cool about it. It's just how committed are you to doing that thing? And I think I'm always in the state of how do I get better? I remember I struggled with not fear of failure, but fear of success. So I was like, dang, I know how I am. Once I get started on this thing, I'm in front of 500 people, 5,000. I was like, sheesh. So that fear of success is real. I remember I used to listen to Tony Robbins, and I'd be scared that, the content I come up with, like someone already said it. And I was like kind of struggling with being that guy. But at the end of the day, it's all the same content, right? I study the older people, like Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor. I go study them and take nuggets from them. Because my audience don't listen to Bob Proctor. My audience never heard of Earl Nightingale. But them nuggets though, and then I have my source to it, I'm gonna give you props twice. And it's mine, okay? Good question. What we got? Go. He said, was there anyone holding me back on my journey? So, my pops got murdered when I was 6, right? Yeah, so I grew up just Mom Dukes, not just, but Mom Dukes. And that was a thing for a while, not having a father figure. And I think I was using it as a crutch to act out. And I had to get past that, right? Because at the end of the day, that was his life. And I had to make mine, I had to start my legacy, right? So I had to use that as fuel to push through. A lot of us, and I talk about my young men who don't have father figures, we use that as a crutch. I used to teach at Prestige Academy, all boys middle school. And a lot of my dudes, they had no father figures, and they used it as an excuse to wild out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them got locked up, or I buried, I think we had 20 scholars. That's crazy. 20 scholars. I've been teaching that since 2009. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let you do that. When I talk to young men, I don't let you, when my dad saw I get, no. What kind of life do you want, sir? You know what I'm saying? Let's chase that.